for a Spider-Man junket, man. Are you kidding
Are you so excited?
Dude,
Right on, man.
Sean O'Connell.
Are you serious?
I'm a
You have
huge
speed.
fan.
Don't keep your composure then. Let's have a fucking love fest. Let's get excited. Do it, man. Be honest.
If
Be
this
you.
was in LA, I would have been so disappointed. It just needs to be here.
Right on,
Just-
man.
I mean, how important is Manhattan and
Queens and all of it.
all of it to this?
I'm with you.
Are we running? Are we? Oh, I'm sorry.
I love that. I love that passion. That's awesome.
You guys, I'm just gonna gush. You guys nailed it. You
Oh,
guys
really?
just nailed it.
That's so nice. Thank you.
Because this is high school Peter Parker.
Right on,
This
man.
is teenage Peter Parker with the suit and the backpack who's just overwhelmed by it all. And the more he tries to help, the more pain comes out of it.
Yeah.
You know? And it's just, I thought you guys got the tone of it perfectly.
Right on.
So thank you for that.
Thank you, man.
Well,
Thank you.
Um,
That's so nice. You have no idea what that means. Thank you.
well, sure. I mean, I know this is important for you too.
Hugely. So thank you so much.
Who got you into comics? Who?
Well, it was my dad. You know, I think I watched the animated series first. That was my big in. And then after that, I was just like hungry for it. I just needed it in my life. I needed to have a relationship with him, and it grew and grew and grew. And as I grew, the relationship deepened, and I started to understand more and more and more what he stood for and what he was, and yeah, he just continued to mean the world to me.
Did you have a shop that you went to and grabbed books from, or?
There was a store in Sutton in Surrey that I used to go to. Yes, I forget what it was called, but yeah, that was always a fun weekend thing.
Logistically speaking, how often are you in the suit? And talk to me about the discussion about keeping the mask on in battles, because
Yeah.
something that annoyed me about the original, the first 3 films,
Mhm.
it was always Tobey Maguire, you know,
Right, I see.
versus
I see.
Topher Grace.
I see.
And I thought you guys did a great job
Oh.
of at least just keeping it Spider-Man.
Good.
It's a Spider-Man movie. Did you discuss that at all?
I'd much rather that. I think the only time the mask comes off is when it's necessary.
Right.
Like with the boy on the bridge, when I need to chill him out and say, look, it's just I'm just a
Why did
dude.
you do that to explain why the mask is coming?
Good,
Yeah.
and then he has understanding that he needs to keep my identity a secret, and I had to take my mask off when my mask gets taken off by Captain Stacy,
Right.
and then there's another mask off moment which had a justification before, but they cut out that moment anyway. But yeah, I feel like that's a very important thing, because it's the mask is much bigger than the actor, and then Peter Parker can't live up to the mask. You know, the mask is everything, and gives him the power that he needs and the anonymity that he needs.
I write a parenting column, and it's called "When Can I Watch That?" with my kids. I have an 8-year-old son.
What do you think?
I can't wait to bring him. No,
Great.
I want to know what you think.
Well, in terms of the age, a good age.
Yeah, and did you guys talk about maybe softening it a little bit, or because you go a little bit dark, but it's not overly violent.
Good,
You know,
good,
the
yeah.
Goblin Spidey fight at the end of the first Raimi one is
It's a
brutal.
bit brutal.
It's brutal, man.
I don't know. I mean, like, the whole censoring thing is an interesting conversation, and I think that the people who rate movies have a bit of a skewed perspective,
True, yeah.
because I think a kid will be much more put off of violence if they see the bullet going through the flesh into the bone,
Right.
through the other side, and the actual physical effect, as opposed to seeing the bullet come out of the gun and a guy go flying. That might make a kid pick up a gun and be like, "This doesn't matter." You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
There's something weird and skewed about that. But I don't know about this. I wouldn't want to say bring everybody whenever they want, because I think it's on a kid-to-kid basis. You know, like, I know I was a sensitive kid, and I think this is an okay. This would have been an okay film for me as an 8-year-old. I don't know.
My son's gonna close his eyes during the kiss. The Gwen Stacy.
Oh, the kiss is too much.
Only one, yeah,
The kiss is
he's
too
not
much
sure,
for
man.
anyone.
He's like, geez, Spider-Man.
No,
Jackson,
exactly.
Spider-Man lizard, for God's
I know,
sakes.
poor kid. I apologize to him for me.
It's tremendous.
Bless you.
And people can't tell you that enough, dude. Honestly.
Thank